TV news, kind of weird TV news. ABC greenlit a pilot, at least one episode, of a live-action Jetsons TV show.
Yeah, you heard that, right,
yeah, Jetsons. I didn't remember that. I vaguely remember the Jetsons growing up like on Boomerang and stuff when I was a kid. And, you know, they're stupid little stories. They were like the opposite of the Flintstones. They were in the past, they were in the future. But basically, they were the same show.
Yes.
Yeah, the working class guy. He doesn't kind of like his job, but he does it anyways. And
he has a mean boss.
He has a mean, stupid boss. It's literally the parallels of each other. And they worked for the time. It was funny. It's a classic. I think Flintstones is better.
Oh, it's more iconic.
Yeah, it's more iconic, and the Jetsons is second.
Yeah, and I think the only reason I remember is the movies. They came out with
Yeah, I remember there was like the Mars one where they had those little like poplar-looking dudes.
Yeah, and there's like the robot family they try to hang out with.
Yeah.
And then there's the first one was about like... I can't even remember.
And then when they had the Flintstones and the Jetsons met.
That
was always a classic. No, but I don't know why in the world, when you just mentioned that, I remembered the Elroy elephant.
Yes, the Elroy.
Why do I remember this? Basically, you played like a basketball type game. That was like a super move. So stupid. I can't believe I remember.
Yeah, you remember that.
Sometimes we're talking about
the dumbest things.
Because didn't he get like in a rocket pack and then he did like a
some weird thing, and that one, that the robot kid like
blocked it. Yeah.
That's not fair. He has physical things he can't do.
And I think, to me personally, so if I watch more of the series, that there is an interesting kind of backstory too, but they never have it in the show about why they live high in the sky like that.
There's like a thing. I don't even think they even thought about it.
I don't.
But we live in the world of the secret behind the Jetsons, or the top 10 dark secrets of the Jetsons.
Yeah, because and then also there's a lot of weird fan theories about that.
Oh man, there's like everyone's dead.
Well, everyone's dead. There's only one particular people that lived. There's like all kinds of theories of things. Yeah.
How come there's no black people on the Jetsons?
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that where it's like it never explained it, but you know, it's just people like to go run with their minds.
Think about it. You want to see a funny little parody of it. Well, watch that episode of Harvey Birdman with the Jetsons in it from Cartoon Network. It's so funny on Adult Swim. His Jetsons, he's not talking about, well, our Earth got flooded in the year 2002, and then it shows Harvey Birdman look at the calendar 2006. He's like, what? He's like,
where did you come from?
That was alternate reality.
It was 4 years ago. That's funny.
So, looking at the ABC, based on the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon, this is coming from Variety.com. And it looks like Robert Zemeckis. I love Robert Zemeckis. He did Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He's a cool guy. Teen Wolf. He did a lot of cool stuff. He's going to be executive producing, which gives me, you know, if he puts his weight behind it, I'm willing to at least give it a chance.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're going to have the writers from Will and Grace and Family Guy. Family Guy has gotten super political
and super crazy,
and you're literally telling me that they're gonna, even the idea of a dystopian future like where global warming caused that's why they live up in the big buildings, that's gonna be a huge part of the show. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to have that shoved down my throat every 5 seconds.
Well, and also I just don't want the characters to change too much either, because I know what they're gonna probably want to do is make that maybe the teenage daughter more of that political person.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in the TV show, she was a complete airhead.
She wanted to go to the mall. She wanted to go to the dances, all the new key boy.
Yeah.
Elroy was the smart one. He was the technique guy, but not his sister.
And Astro the dog. He was my favorite.
Yeah, and he talked too a little bit.
He was cool. Stop this crazy thing.
Yeah, it's the classic on the
opener. See, I want to see the live action version of that scene. But
also I want to see the opener to be exactly like that.
And then the way the car sounded, they had that classic.
Oh yeah, that little.
That's the sound of the future, damn it.
And
the little bubble-looking vehicle they fly around.
And somehow his factory made sprockets.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Sprockets.
Yes, that was his thing. They made these things that were a part of everything.
Yeah.
There were some good commentary episodes. I remember there was an episode where he was like, oh, if things are so hard and like that, and all I have to do is push a button to clean his house. Yeah. But he was so like, it was like, oh, I have to get up and hit the washer machine button. And he goes to show you how lazy we will get.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
And we're kind of doing that now.
Or the fact that everywhere you go, there's something to push you.
It's a tram.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate of decadence right there if I ever heard it. But I mean, Heavy and Bot has nothing. I mean, he's amateur hour compared to these people from Futurama. But.
And it's actually really funny is, speaking of Futurama, there was that funny joke of like, you know, when they ran out of electricity, he's like, oh, when we had to wash dishes, we didn't get anything, we just put them in a washing machine. Well, that's still making a shortcut. You didn't do it by hand.
And then, and also, wasn't there a joke too, with the wife? Didn't she get in car wrecks all the time?
Yeah, like, oh, heard my wife again get another speeding ticket.
Exactly.
Oh, women can't drive.
Exactly.
Very old school.
Yeah. Kind of that old, that's not going to be in the show.
Yeah, that's not going to be in the show.
And then the opening joke of like, he gives money to his son for school, then gives some money to his daughter, then he's giving a little money to his wife to go shopping. She grabs his wallet and nearly gets to go books. Oh, women spend all the money. There's no way that's going to fly today.
Yeah,
no way.
One thing I would say to make me even more excited if they said a writer from American Dad. I know it's still not McFarlane universe of writers. I just like how they write American Dad more.
So much better. It's because the jokes come first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Family Guy seems our political message comes first, and if there happens to be a joke in there, we'll put a joke in there instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
And I guess connecting with this whole TV show, I guess there's going to be a new Jetsons comic book. And I thought, well, okay. And then I went to go check it out. I'm disturbed.
The faces don't look very good. They look kind of creepy.
I'm sorry. I don't know who the artist is, and I don't want to be like, oh, that guy doesn't know how to draw. It's just they took the original character designs and like made them more realistic looking.
Yeah,
and it's creepy.
It's creepy. It's really weird.
George Jetson looks weird.
His mother.
His mom, it's not. I'll put a picture of it. This is a nightmare fuel. If you told me this was the scary mom from The Hills Have Eyes, my goodness, this woman looks horrible in a scary old person kind of way. And I guess the mom is dying. So George puts her mind into the robot because they had a robot made named Rosie.
Rosie.
And she was kind of a fun little like character, but I guess that's his mom now. So you made your mom into like your robot slave? What the heck? What's going
also,
on?
wouldn't you just want to pass? You know, like would you really want to be put in a robot body? You know,
I guess you can always be around your family and always take care of them.
But then why would you make her your maid then? Why don't you just make her a part of the family? That's just so weird.
But you know how much you want to bet maybe that's gonna happen, and then she's gonna be so used to doing things like, oh, I picked up all this stuff.
And this is coming from DC Comics, and they did a run of Looney Tunes.
Oh, that.
But they were done. They were done in a funny kind of way, to where it's like, oh, ha, ha, here we go. But this seems to be, I don't know.
I don't get the point of it.
I don't get the point. And I guess this is coming from Bleeding Cool. The articles by Rich Johnson, which I don't necessarily have any love for this guy, but in this article's fine. They're comparing it to like the show Black Mirror, which is a really creepy, out there kind of sci-fi Twilight Zone thing.
Yeah, Twilight Zone Outer Limits, but like really
Do I
dark.
want my Jetsons to be like that?
Yeah.
The comic, definitely not.
And again, I'm looking over the images right now, and I'm like, I don't want to say it's ugly, but it's kind of ugly.
I don't know.
Look at that grandma.
And they showed some, and I think they showed some art last year, and it was more like the original show. So I guess they completely went a different direction this year.
Yeah, with the whole
with the art style.
And this is coming from the actual comic. It's like the grandma's talking to what's the daughter's name?
Oh, what was her name?
Judy.
Judy? Was it Judy?
Yeah.
She's talking to Judy, and she's saying, this is coming from the actual panel. I was there when the world changed, my dear. When the water took over 99.7% of the... Why not 99.9? 99.7% of the planet. I was there when we lived in orbit around the planet. Then we came back to make a home. And thankfully, Young understood what it all meant. So, of course, there's going to be that global... Because you can see in the background, it looks like there were some wars and missiles launching. And
yeah.
Because that's what I want my Jetsons to be. I want it to be totally destroyed in what it was originally supposed to be.
Because there'd be one thing if like you had it in the background, like, oh, we're gonna learn what happened on Earth, like what what Earth used to be or something like that, like a class, and then that's it, like.
And I'm gonna show you a picture of what Rosie looked like before and what Rosie looks like in this thing. She has a very these huge bug eyes, and she has like a shape to her. Like she has like robo boobs. And like the original Rosie literally looked like a 1950s kind of robot.
Yeah.
You could tell it was feminine, but this literally looks like it has like, why would it need a shape like that?
Yeah.
There's no reason.
I don't know.
Oh, look, it's my mom. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, that's so weird. That is. I guess it looks better than before.
I mean, basically, Mike's going to use that face for the art thing.
That's pretty creepy looking. It's just, oh my goodness. It's Grandma, weird. Don't touch me.
I know you're dying, but please don't touch.
No touchy. Step away.
Yeah.
And she's like crying, there's tears in her. Oh, it's so creepy.
It's
I don't know about that comic.
It could be interesting. I don't know.
It could be interesting, but like once you get past that, it was global warming. Where's the rest of the story? George going to work, and do you have all the stupid, silly things? Or are they going to try to? Yeah. Well, they compared it to Black Mirror, so there's going to be like all this dystopian type stuff.
I'm kind of hoping maybe since the SJWs have taken over a lot of the Marvel things that they're doing that. But hey, at least DC's letting it do with something like the Jetsons Comic. Mess that up, that's fine. Just don't mess up our main DC properties like Marvel's doing right now on their side.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi guys, Crimson Sin here. You just watched a clip from our weekly podcast show. Be sure to check out the full podcast available here on this channel. Also, if you like the content and you want to see more of it, be sure to hit the like button and also go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.